Welcome to the Big Roofs podcast.
We're live.
I haven't seen that I haven't said that in a while. That's like the first time.
It's at least way more than a month.
Yeah, 2 months probably.
Yeah.
Sort of. Well, this is we're gonna call this a Big Roofs episode live from IRE, and yeah, let's jump in. What do you think about IRE so far?
It's good. We have been to a lot of IREs, and there have been good years and bad years. This is a very good year. Really great vendors, really great activity with all the contractors that are here. And we've only been, the door's been open for like 2 hours, and you can already tell there's a lot of people that want to improve their business, and they care about, the future of roofing. So
yeah, I mean, just attendance. There's so many people here in the best way possible. It's not overcrowded, but I remember we went to IRE the year after COVID, and it was dead.
it was dead.
It was sad. And so I feel like IRE has fully come back. I don't know how it was. I think last year was pretty good.
Last year was pretty good. I think this year it just feels like, I haven't done a number at head count, but it feels like there's a lot more people here too.
Yeah, feels great. Yeah, this is our first IRE for ProLine, which is exciting.
Yep.
It's our first time we've been to. It's not our first large show, but it's our first IRE. I mean, we've been to the IRE,
sure,
but we never had a booth. So this is the first time we've had a full booth at IRE, giving out merch, giving out waters as we always do. I don't know when no one else.
Nobody's saying water.
It's like I will say, okay. So in the past, we've always driven to shows.
Yep.
And because most of the shows we've been to have been in Florida. So driving from Georgia to Florida is not a big deal. And so we put the waters in the back of the truck. When you're not driving, getting water is so heavy. Getting water to something like this is so expensive. That's the other thing. We're just talking about the price of these. I think I paid more in shipping for this water here than it costs to make these bottles.
But look, we're saving lives.
We are literally saving lives here with the water, which is great.
It's a great water bottle. It tastes delicious.
It tastes even better because it says ProLine on the outside.
And it's got a QR code. You can even get started right there. It's amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man, there's been some changes since the last time we did Big Roofs.
A ton.
I feel like for you, your life has changed in significant ways.
Yep. Sold.
Catch everybody up?
Sure. So after almost a decade, we sold our roofing business to go full-time with ProLine, head of partnerships. So if you're looking to integrate with us, or you're a consultant that wants to guide people towards a CRM, that's part of what I do. And also going to events like this to meet the industry leaders, other contractors. So I'm super excited.
It's good to have you. Finally, both co-founders working.
I know,
full time in the business.
It's a long time coming.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. But it's exciting. So. Well, cool. Yeah, that's big developments. And how's after 10 years that you're not waking up and thinking about how do I sell more roofs? What's that like?
It's bittersweet because I did love my customers, I love my team, but it's nice to be able to focus on just one business now. And so I was on that contractor side for so long, I was able to give feedback for ProLine, but now I'm able to, use that knowledge and experience to help other contractors make good decisions and see if they're a good fit for what we do. Super excited and continually learning. From your perspective, even the last time we did a Big Roofs episode, what are some of your favorite features that we have added or just changes in the software? Because I think we're growing so fast as far as contractor bases joining ProLine, but also the features are just, I think people need to be educated because they just we do so many new features and new ways to help contractors be successful.
Yes. Yep. I mean, it's hard to even keep track of all the features that we're launching. I will say we just launched this last night.
Yeah.
We launched our canvassing tool. So now there's a canvassing tool built directly into ProLine where you can track your knocks or track your outcomes on those knocks or track notes, and then you can easily convert those pins into projects, if somebody's actually looking to get an inspection done. And so we have that full tool now built out in ProLine. And not only is that in ProLine now, but it's included in our free plan.
Yep.
Which is, we had a long discussion about this. It's like, hey, like, nowhere else can you get a free canvassing tool in the roofing industry. Do we really want to take this tool that we've spent all this time and energy building and give it away for free? And we came to the conclusion that yes, like we are. So we put that in our free version of ProLine CRM. So if you're a brand new company and you're just getting into roofing and you need to track your knocks, you need to track your projects, you need to be able to just estimate jobs, you can do all that in our free version. Now, of course, there's a lot of things that you're going to want over time that you're going to, we have to run a business here, so we have some of those nicer features, of course, all the texting and calling and messaging, but so that's really exciting. Like other things, we've launched some really cool features like the project portals, booking pages. I think booking pages, maybe not. Portals, I think, has been since our last episode. But I think some of the things that excite me the most are the boring ads. One of the examples of that is we just added the ability to CC other emails, users, and contacts on outbound emails from ProLine. So any outbound email, whether it's an automated email that's going to go out, down the road, or it's an email you're sending to send a quote, or an email you're sending to send an invoice, you can now go in, click, add a bunch of CC emails. Now,
so who would you typically CC on those types of automations, or just manual email? What would you be doing?
Well, I mean, it depends on the context, but like maybe a sales file, if you want to CC the homeowner's spouse.
Huge, that's huge.
Or on the quote too, you might want to CC, or maybe it's a commercial job and you need to pull in like some other member of the team. So make sure that multiple people are getting this email to sign the quote. Now we also have multi-signatures, which is a whole other thing, but maybe you don't need a signature, you just need someone to be aware. So that's what I think the use case of the CC. But the reason why I love that so much is because it excites me, because we're one of the few companies that I see that prioritizes user feedback in a scalable way. We have a full system for bringing in user ideas and then allowing our users to vote on those ideas. So that feature was the most voted feature on our idea board. And what I love about it is everyone on our team is like, we really don't want to do this feature. Like, it's not fun, it's not exciting, it's not going to help us get more sales, and it's just kind of like a boring feature to have to build. But because of how we approach our decision making, we don't just chase the exciting features. We chase the features that make an impact for our users. And so, literally looking at that idea board holds us account. It's like, we have to build this, guys. Like, this is what our users need right now. This is what customers need. Yeah, it's not going to win us any more sales, but it's going to make a contractor's life easier. And our belief is that that's going to come back around to us in the long run, that approach.
Absolutely. It's right. I mean, the ideas area is right in the main menu for every user, so they can just go right in there, have ideas, and then it's amazing when you listen to your customers how successful you can be. It's just like any roofing contractor. You listen to your customers' needs. We're trying to listen to contractors' needs and actually not just listen to them, but actually do the things that they're wanting to do. And it is a voting system, so you're able to get those things done quicker if a lot of people are on the same page.
I mean, if you want to have your team members vote on something too, go right ahead. I'm okay with that. If you have a bunch of users on the platform, you should have a bigger say. If you can get all your team to do it. So, but yeah, and the thing is, like, this is not to say other companies don't listen to their customers, because of course they do, right? It's that as companies get bigger, which we're getting bigger now, as companies get bigger, they have a tendency they'll still listen, but it's like the people on the front lines of the team that are talking to customers are not in the conversations about what's getting done. There's disconnected communication. So what the customers or what the users are wanting doesn't actually translate into what's being done at a high level. And so we've been very intentional about keeping that pipeline in place, even as we scale. No matter how many customers, no matter how many users we have, we will have that system that's funneling in the votes, funneling in the ideas, and then that goes straight up to the very top. So as CEO, and maybe I won't review them all indefinitely, but I'll still monitor it. But for right now, I review every single idea that goes to the idea board. I approve, deny it, refine it, whatever is needed. We do it occasionally if like, I've had to deny a lot of features requests recently because we already had them. Like people were like, they just didn't know where to go. And so I'm like, hey, we already have this, like here are hats. And then that's the most common situation. But yeah, I think that is the key, because like no matter how much people talk about listening to their customers, unless you have a system that ensures it happens, it doesn't happen.
That's right.
It's all about systems.
It is. It is. I would say also just the culture that we're creating within our company, but also within the contractors that use ProLine. It's just a really special group. They're people that know that there's no silver bullet, but we're trying to get as close to that as possible. We're trying to, out of the box, make a simple CRM that's very powerful, that actually can move the needle in your business, that makes sales for you with the automations, but keeps everyone organized on the same page. We want our contractors to be successful, and we're gonna take action. Where if there's an issue, we're gonna listen to the sales team, we're gonna listen to the production, everyone who's developing it. We're gonna make sure that we're all on the same page, because we can. We're choosing our customer base and actually helping our team build the best CRM in the roofing space.
Yep. That's what we're doing. Hands down. We're not going to stop until it happens. So we keep making it better and better. So
Never stop.
Never stop. All right. Well, that was good. I'm going to wrap it up there.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. All right.